Good morning. This is Manimaran, Associate Professor in the Department of Mechanical Engineering, IFET College of Engineering. Today we are going to discuss about Rankine cycle and working principle of Lamont boiler. So, ideal Rankine cycle, which consists of boiler, turbine, condenser, and pump. Okay. So, a boiler is a phase change heat exchanger in which water is going to be converted into steam with the influence of heat. Okay. So once the steam is generated, it is going to be passed through the pipe and it is going to be expand over a turbine in a steam turbine. The steam turbine is normally connected with a generator, right? So once the turbine starts rotate, generator also rotate. Generator will be connected in the shaft itself. Okay, so that is why turbine is called prime mover. As the turbine rotates, the generator also rotates because it is connected mechanically with turbine. Okay, right. So once the turbine expands over the once the steam expands over the turbine, the steam generator starts rotates and it tends to rotate the generator which produce the electricity, right? After expanding over the turbine, the steam enters into the condenser where the steam will be converted into liquid, right? A cool water or air will be passed through to the condenser so that the vapor will be converted into liquid. That is why it is called phase change heat exchanger, where the vapor is converted into liquid. Then, with the help of the pump, it is going to pump the water to the boiler. So this is what happening in the Rankine cycle, right? So, we are going to concentrate on the boilers. So boiler already we have discussed. Now we are going to see that working principle of Lamont boiler. Okay. So this is construction of a low mount boiler, which consists of fan, air preheater, feed water pump, economizer, superheater, evaporator. That is convective evaporator, then radiant evaporator. This is like what is the difference between Benson boiler and the Lamont boiler is a steam separator will be here outside the boiler. So where the steam is going to be separated. So let us see like first the water will be feed into the boiler through the feed pump, right? So first it will goes to the economizer. Economizer is an device like it's an phase change it is an heat exchanger in which the heat will be transferred to the feed water, right? So before it goes to the boiler, it will be preheated in order to increase the efficiency of the boiler. So that is why we are using the economizer out here, right? So the feed water passes through this economizer and it will be preheated. Then it goes to the separator drum where the steam will be separated from the water. Then the water will be circulated again to the boiler chamber, right? So it will comes to the from here it will comes to the combustion chamber, right? In combustion chamber, like it will passes through that combustion chamber where the water will be again heated and it will be converted into steam. Okay, then you can see here. So from the separator, steam separator, the water will be comes through the downcomer and it will be circulated through the circulating pump and it goes to the convective evaporator. Convective evaporator, which the steam will be converted into saturated steam. Okay, so previously while passes through the economizer, no, there will be some moisture content that will be removed in the convective evaporator. Okay, then it goes to the uh, sa- steam separator drum where the steam again it is been separated, and the steam alone, the saturated dry steam alone will goes to the superheater coil. So superheater coil is used to heat the dry saturated steam. Okay, so what will happen, the density will much reduced, and the steam will be quality being improved. Because with the moisture it should not expand over the turbine, which will causes damage to the turbine blades. So the superheated steam only will expand over the superheated steam only expanded over the turbine, so that a turbine tends to rotate. Then it will be rotating the generator. It will be rotating the generator where the electricity will be produced. So the purpose of the steam separator is to separate the steam alone, and so that it will be easy for it can be improve the efficiency of the boiler. So that is why we are having the separate steam separator drum here. Okay, so this is how the law mount boiler works. So before that air will be supplied from here. Okay, from this destination the air will be supplied, which will be sucked from the atmosphere, and it passes through the air preheater. Why we need a air preheater is the atmospheric air will contain some moistures, so it has to be removed before it goes to the combustion chamber in order to have a proper combustion, right? So what is happening, the air which is sucked from the atmosphere is passed through the air preheater where the moisture is removed from the air, then it passes to the combustion chamber. Here the coal all placed over the fire grate, and the fuel will be supplied from here. Fuel will be supplied from here, the combustion takes place out here. Okay, so the once the combustion takes, the hot flue gases passes over the vertically upward to the boiler, then it releases to the atmosphere through the chimney. Okay, so while passing through this chamber, it will preheat the air. The waste gas only we are going to hot gas only we are going to preheat the air, as well as the we are going to preheat the water also. So preheating the water, which in the component called economizer, whereas the air is preheated with the help of the air preheater. So the total efficiency of the boiler will be improved by this. Okay, so this is what happening in the low mount boiler. So in our next class we will discuss about the low flap boiler, and with this I will close this session. Thank you.